Hey, Tyler Williams with Pinecrest Practice Growth. Thanks for joining us on this video. Today, we're excited to share an interesting topic with you that I thought was interesting and how this could affect your practice. And as always, we're highlighting how to be successful and tips for your membership practice, which helps you stand out from the crowd and be different than the average dental office, which is doing a little bit of insurance and a little bit of self-pay and a little bit of membership plan or a dental savings plan, and really finding a way to stand out. It's becoming more and more important in today's competitive environment where your patients and consumers, people are looking for so many different things. It's becoming more and more important to be able to be really good at fewer things instead of trying to be a jack of all trades to everybody, right? So if you're trying to take every insurance plan and then do all these big cases and then not play the insurance game or say that you're doing what's right for your patient, but you're still letting the insurance dictate the treatment and your team's leading with that kind of discussion, then it can become a logistical nightmare and you'll be pulling your hair out, right? And trust me, I've tried that in my practice and I found the service, not only did the service drop, but it affected our best patients. The ones who were willing to pay for the right kinds of treatment actually started to feel the service weaken, right? And if you get down to a 3-star service level or a 2-star service level, your patients can feel it and they know it. So recently in the ADA news, they were talking about this exact topic. And if you'd like to see and set up a membership practice, a true membership practice, then you may qualify for our upcoming Advanced Membership Mastery Network Mastermind. So you can contact us. Our information is below and be happy to go through that with you. If we still have some openings, you can fill a few things out to share with us about your practice and what made you interested, and we can see if this might be something that would work out for both of us. But in this ADA News article, they talked about 3 trends coming to insurance, right? So one of them was that some insurance companies now, they gave Aetna as an example, that they're basing their fees now not off of what other dentists are charging in your area, but they're going to start basing their fees off of what other insurance companies are paying. So that's to be a dramatic shift. The second one they talked about was leasing networks. And if you're familiar with this, there are a few of them, Carrington, Connection Dental, some of those, where they're leasing other dental networks. And so if you go in network with one company, you might end up in network with multiple companies. And there are pros and cons to this. Sometimes you can get a higher reimbursement, but now you have to take more plans. And just like cars and everything else, so many things are being traded that, you might open the hood of a Mitsubishi and there might be some Ford parts in there or some GM parts, right? And so things move around. That can cause some confusion for the fee schedules. And then another one was just decreased reimbursements, right? Overall decreased reimbursements. So as I read through this, I thought it was interesting, but at the same time, I thought, you have this really interesting conflict because you have always 3 parties to satisfy. You have the provider's office, which is you, that wants to get paid. You have the patient that wants to get the treatment. And then you have the insurance company that's looking for the correct coding and reimbursement to pay you. And if you don't do it right, then they're not going to pay you. And so there's this 3-way kind of tug of war that can always feel like 2 or 3 of the parties are winning at the loss of the third, right? Or sometimes 2 of the parties are losing with only 1 party winning. And when you set up a membership practice and free yourself from that insurance hamster wheel, you don't have to compete on that level. So it helped me, as I read through that, just reinforce great things we're already doing. We're not talking with our patients about, woe is me because XYZ insurance company is doing this and how that affects my practice and I got to pay my people. That's really just trying to give your patients convincing facts. And it's rare, if ever, that works to help build a relationship with your patient. Instead, you give them a compelling future, which is, here's what our membership plan offers, and here's what the future holds, and here's how we're going to help you get the smile you've wanted. And even though insurance is always changing year to year over here, here's the constant we can provide you with membership plan. So the takeaway from this is, if you don't already, find the long-term, future-focused, compelling future benefits that your membership plan provides that can give your patients certainty. Going to the dentist can be nerve-wracking for people. It makes people anxious. Insurance makes people concerned. Some of your patients say, I just want to find out what my insurance covers. Most of the time, in our experience, that doesn't mean they only want to do what the insurance covers. What that means is, I have some fear and uncertainty about how much this is going to cost out of my pocket, and I'm trying to figure that out so I can proceed and get this done, right? Of course, you always get some tire kickers, but there are ways to filter those out. And if you'd like some more information on that, you can reach out to our office. We can provide some more information about the Membership Mastery Network, where we talk about that exact thing so that you can get off that insurance hamster wheel. That's a very tiring race to the bottom, right? As DSOs get bigger, corporate dentistry gets bigger, as there's more competition, insurance companies will continue to reduce reimbursements, or they'll give you some subtle increase that doesn't even keep up with inflation, which still means a decrease. So you've got to do the math on this, know your numbers. But if you're just dipping your toe in the water with insurance, it's a distraction from creating a unique and powerful experience for your patients that gives them that compelling future. So the message from this is, find a way you can provide certainty to your patients with your membership plan, and then you're comparing it to insurance, which has a lot of uncertainty. And now you're not comparing apples to apples, you're apples to oranges. With insurance, if your membership plan looks and sounds and feels like insurance, you're always going to be compared to insurance. If it looks and sounds and feels different, then you're going to have patients renew year after year, and your members are so much more valuable than the average patient because they come to see you because of who you are, not because of the services you provide or don't provide. So thanks for checking out this episode, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.